To catch an escaped man, the sheriff unscrewed all the bolts on a tank. The next second, the tank fell apart into many pieces. But when the man saw the sheriff was very short and thin, the man directly stuffed him into a water bucket. What he did not know was that the sheriff had a special power. With only a water gun, he easily sent the man back to prison. Giving up was not an option. This time, the man tried to use a long pole to jump over a very high wall. But the sheriff had already seen this coming. To be safe, the sheriff locked the man in his cell again. Still, the man would not stop dreaming of freedom. He pulled down the roof window and climbed up through the pipe. But the sheriff again already knew his moves. He even prepared a big surprise. The man was hit at once and pushed back into the cell. Just then, the sound of a car engine came from outside. The man knew another chance had come. He immediately tore the steel bars apart and jumped out. Then he quickly hid in a pile of dirty clothes. He thought this time his plan would be successful. However, the truck was not leaving the prison. It was bringing dirty clothes to be washed. With a loud scream, the man was burned and flew up high into the air. While he was in the air, the sheriff tied an iron ball to his foot. Once again, the man was sent back to prison. The man then swung the iron ball hard and used it to jump over the high wall again. To him, anything could become a tool to escape. But before he could celebrate, the sheriff used a magnet and pulled him back. After failing again and again, the man became very angry. He bit off the chain and threw the iron ball at the sheriff. By accident, it worked. As the plane crashed, the sheriff finally lost the fight. But the man was still not satisfied. He threw the sheriff into a trash can and smashed it flat with a hammer. But when he opened the can, the sheriff was gone. Only a gift box was left behind. The man saw it was chocolate and started eating it right away. But when he saw the label, he was completely shocked. It was actually a bomb. The man was scared out of his mind. Luckily, he survived. After that, he tried many other ways, but all of them failed. Just when he felt hopeless, he bumped into a wooden log. Seeing the log, he got an idea. He picked it up and ran straight into the prison gate. But to his surprise, the sheriff let him go on purpose. The man could not believe his eyes. The sheriff quickly explained. It was the man's release day. He was free and no longer had to stay in prison peeling garlic. After hearing the truth, the man stood there completely stunned.